actually, don't take me wrong. Actually, I don't like biology.
Mostly engineering students don't like biology, and the biology people they don't like maths.
Yeah, that is the reason, and I think that is the reason I came to the engineering part because first thing is that the entertainment purpose. Actually, most of the people are not communication. I would say the English because we have some kinds of that how can I say the interest like to know the others country people talking to the foreigners and all. So most of the people are learning English because they wanted to communicate with the foreigners. That is the one.
But it's a wonderful journey.
Yeah, because the result of the student is not only the result of the student, it's also the hard work of their mothers also as well. So yeah, that also shows there.
Even if the child doesn't perform well, always the fathers they will blame the moms. What do you do the whole day?
What's up?
Nothing special. Actually, all the days go the similar way. My
Okay.
maximum part of the day is spent in the office. So then it takes me so long to reach home. Once I'm back, then I'm busy with these days. I'm busy with this kind of stuff. Either I have some chit chat with the persons like you, or I'm busy with doing the editing of some of my videos because editing also consumes so much of your time.
Actually, right.
Yes.
Yeah, only editors know that how much time it consumes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
Chandan, are you a student?
yeah, yeah.
Because most of my interactions, these are always with the students.
Okay, I think first time I'm talking with I don't know, like can you describe your works like what you do?
What did you ask?
I asked like can you describe your job like what you do actually?
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. Because most of the time I'm encountering with the students like you. I
Okay.
belong to rather, I work in the arena of education, higher education, actually. And for about 22 years, I was into teaching in the college. Right. Then the table turned, or the chair from one side moved to the other side. So that way, still I'm catering to the youth like you who fall in the age group of 18, 19 to 24, 25. So this is the way my routines have been going for the last so many years. Now you let me know about yourself or anything else you want to ask me.
Actually, even I didn't got the clarity. Like, are you teaching the student or you are mentoring them?
Mentoring. I'm the administrator. I have been in teaching. I have been teaching. I have been a teacher, a professor for so many years.
What was
But
your
now I'm
subject?
into my subject, science, pure science, life sciences.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
biologist.
Oh, great. Okay, so this is Chandan from Bihar, and yeah, I have been pursuing my engineering in third year. Yeah, I think that's enough.
Non-medical student.
Yeah, actually,
You
don't take me
studied
wrong. I
mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Huh?
yeah, actually, don't take me wrong. Actually, I don't like biology.
Mostly engineering students don't like biology, and the biology people they don't like maths.
Yeah, that is the reason, and I think that is the reason I came to the engineering part because actually the reason of not liking the biology is not I have interest in that. The reason was when I was in my 10th class and I was studying the biology for my board exam, and like I belong to a government school and there is a no like only we focus when exams comes. Okay, so I was studying so. Because of the name, yeah, like it was a very difficult name to how to pronounce it, so that's why I said, no, man, this subject is not for me. So yeah, anyhow, I passed
Yeah.
after that I left that.
Yeah,
Even in
there
my
is a
or
difficulty so far as the taxonomy part is concerned, where you have to name the plants and the animals. That even biology students also find it difficult because
it's
you never find you never find something incomplete as per your interest. Either you love something 80% or 90%, 10% of the part definitely is which is disliked by the candidate, disliked by. Similarly, might be happening with your engineering stuff also.
Yeah, it's happened. There are many of the subjects we hate, but we have to study actually because we have to write the exam. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it happened.
So, Chandan, these days, is it the kind of way that these days many youngsters or the students like you, they are working on their communication skill? Is it something trending, or there is any other reason?
Okay, so I found two, three things. Okay, I'll tell you that according to my experience, which I have experiences. First thing is that the entertainment purpose. Actually, most of the people are not communication. I would say the English because we have some kinds of that how can I say the interest like to know the others country people talking to the foreigners and all. So most of the people are learning English because they wanted to communicate with the foreigners. That is the one reason which I have found. Another reason is that if you talk about in my field in engineering in the IT field even in the corporate world actually so English become a common language, and India is most of the Indian IT companies are working for the foreign clients, and there we need to communicate. So obviously they are looking the person who can communicate in the English better to have the grab the client and make the deals. So that is the another reason it's a very mandatory to know the English communication skills. So you can communicate with the the person and you can make the deal for the company and have
Hmm.
the meeting and all. Okay, and yeah, another thing is that also for many of the like, see, nowadays, okay, the cinema theater and all is another thing, but the OTT things, okay, the Netflix, Amazon, and so many things. So people are also consuming the content in the English because they are getting the different vibe and different experience through the so many content. Like we talk about American, Spanish, Japanese, and Korean things and all. So people are also learning the English through the the movies and all. They wanted to learn because they wanted to watch the movies and understand what actually happening there. Even there are the dubbing industry, they used to dub in the Hindi and our regional language, but also people are affording by themselves for entertain themselves. So through the English. Yeah, this was my observation.
Your observation is 100% correct. I also go the similar way that probably this is a reason, right? Because especially in the corporate sector where you are to deal on daily basis with the clients, and because these corporate houses they are working for the foreign clients, so
Correct.
English, we are left with English. That it becomes a sort of common language. You may call it a global language, a word language. So it's not possible to learn the language of every country. But this is a easier way to go for that you learn English, and learning just one language can solve your all the problems. Yeah, OTT, etc. Because these are age-related issues. Because your generation is the generation of Amazon Plus or Netflix, and I do agree with you. I go eye to eye with you. Yes, because to understand that stuff, English becomes mandatory. But my conclusion in totality is that English has become a compulsory kind of language for all ages in the current scenario. Though there is a chunk of people who don't want to admit it, might be that they are not expanding their horizon. Sometimes you see the truth, but you want to keep your eyes shut. But
Yeah.
in fact, whether you take the people who are working or the people who are in business or entrepreneurs or the youngsters like you who are in the corporate sector or the young students going to the schools and colleges, I believe that even the housewives, because either the mothers or parents are educated or they are not educated. It is the dream of every parent that their child must educate. They must provide education to their child and to the
I
best of
can
the,
understand.
kind of, right? And when the children grow up, this is another kind of phase not I am passing through, but I am realizing because I cater to the youth of your ages. And I am also a mother of two grown up children. I feel that when the children reach at your age and the children, when they have seen the world around because of globalization, westernization, you call it anything, that they also, and we are, belonging to the developing nation, we are copying the developed nation. You got my point? Okay, so everything, whenever you talk about the American or UK or Canada, so English becomes a common kind of platform, okay, where you can settle the scores. So when children in the of the parents, whether they're not educated or that much educated, when they grow up and they find a sort of imbalance, or you will say the parents find a sort of imbalance to communicate with their children, and when the friends of the children they come to the families, this is a
Correct.
different kind of battling that may not be in coming at the moment in your mind, but being a parent I understand it very well. I have the realization. And you see, Chandan, your credentials or degrees, you keep them apart, because we all have, we mean I'm talking about my stuff, we have grown up in that kind of environment where English has never been the first language. Then majority of us have passed through that schooling or phase where we people were taught in the regional languages, and then of course we studied, we attained degrees, but that was a sort of, you can say, tag for you just to get into a good job sector kind of thing.
Correct.
Being a
Correct.
good communicator is altogether different thing. So what I was just adding a few points in your stuff, your justification, that there is this sector also where it has become mandatory for even the housewives or the parents. They don't need it for their promotions. They don't need it for their salary hike. Mothers don't need it for anything, because if they are staying at home, if they are not working, why do they learn? But they do want to learn it. And you might have noticed so many moms of the growing children, grown up children, they are on this platform. I feel just for the same reason, because I remember the days when I was not on this platform, and I was initially quite hesitant, though I had always, you can say, plethora of degrees in my credit. But as I justified that being having degrees is altogether different thing, and communication is altogether different thing. And my children, when they were at smaller age, and because they were studying in the English medium schools, and when they started growing up, and when their friends started coming to our families, and when we families started interacting, at that time, a number of times I used to feel myself being in a very awkward situation when I couldn't get so many of the words which were being used by the friends of my kids when they were at the college,
Okay.
the initial phase of their college level. So this is
Okay.
also another. So main conclusion is, the moral of the story is, now English is important for the people of all sectors and people of all ages.
Actually, because I have some of my friends, she is like they are a housewife and they are learning English because of their kids. They have the motive that, yeah, because of my kids I'm learning, because they have to taught them, they have to communicate them, and there are all the things because they don't wanted to get their children to go to the others and learn from, because they wanted to take all the responsibility. And really I liked it. Yeah, like actually they are preparing themselves to get suitable for that generation and all.
And you see how much effort they are putting it. Just see, we people,
Actually.
most of the time these things go ignored, right? Even the husbands don't know what their wives are going through, and other members of the family, they, even the children, they don't realize what kind of mental state their mothers are passing through. They are busy with the stuff of the children, with the husband, other members of the family, and even if some of them are working, and and they're busy with the household chores and everything, and at the same time they are trying to grab some moments for them to work on their communication for the sake of their children, so that they may not find any difficulty while, because they have to take care of their homework. They are to assist their children in the completion of their homework also. So yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
actually, because
wonderful
in
thing.
school they have done that. Yeah, in school they have done their work, but they got the homework. So actually, the children, the mothers have to take care of this all the things, like yeah, homework and all. Because I have seen like that. My friends, she used to tell me that my husband don't care anything. Just he came after the office and all. I have to take care of the exams. When exams came, so many pressure. Than kids, I get, because I have to teach them. If they will not get the good mark, I have to get punished. I have to get so many scold things from the teachers. Even you are not a good parents, you are not, take caring of your
Yeah.
children, and so many things.
Because whenever there is a PTM, which in majority of the cases I have seen, and I have passed through that phase also, these are the moms only who go to attend the PTMs. And so
Yeah,
then they are to, face the everything, the way their children has performed, and they pass through that kind of phase. Yes. So, but it's a
yeah,
wonderful journey.
yeah, because the result of the student is not only the result of the student, it's also the hard work of their mothers also as well. So yeah, that also shows there.
Even if the child doesn't perform well, always the fathers, they will blame the moms. What will you do the whole day?
Yeah, actually, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So,
what to say? I have a one question that which I used to ask everybody whom I used to interact. Okay, it's a very common question. The question is that how will you describe yourself with the three words?
hardworking, 2 words.
Okay, first, yeah, two more.
Okay, three different. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Um, Person with integrity.
okay. Can you explain person with integrity means?
Integrity, yeah. Once I take up anything in my hand, then I do it till it's accomplished. I'm
Yeah,
not
good.
answerable to
Yes.
anybody, but I do it. Okay, then I start it again. I'm hardworking, right?
Okay.
So then I have integrity. Okay. And
Okay.
third is I'm passionate. I'm passionate in the sense I love in growth. I'm a person who always loves the growth. So I'm learning this language for the sake of my growth.
How much you growth you want? You have been working since 20, more than 20 years and still
No, no,
is so much.
Chandan, growth is unstoppable. It goes till the last day of a person. So it's a continuous process. This is my definition of growth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't, you, if you might not have gone through because we all are busy, but otherwise, in my every second video, I repeat it again and again and again. I'm a kind of person who doesn't believe in stagnation, right?
Okay.
I believe that we must keep on learning this or that thing for the sake of our growth. I don't like either they are my friends or my family members who once they attain a degree and they got the job and now they are done with that and they are passing through the same kind of monotonous kind of routine and life. I don't. I always want to have some sort of change, and this is the reason which has brought me here where I am today. I have grown. I grew as a child with low esteem from a very mediocre family, and my mom was a government school teacher. I studied my primary education in a government school with the local language, but
Okay.
I belong to a family where we are 4 siblings, 3 sisters, and the girl child's education was never favored in the family. I hail from that background, and but today where I have reached, it is all because of that kind of जिसको कहते हैं कीड़ा आपके अंदर, that I want to learn, I want to grow. When I came on YouTube, the reason was that I started learning this way, and someday I got the encouragement from some video, this kind of video. Then I took up this decision that I will also upload my these videos so that somebody else may get the encouragement. But at that time, I didn't know anything what the YouTube kind of stuff is, how this recording is done, and how this video is uploaded, etc. Frankly speaking, whenever I come in contact with youngsters like you, I always learn so much of the things from them. Even after the chit chat is over, and I come across some problem, then I would put in that request on Skype, or if I have the phone number, then on WhatsApp. And mostly youngsters, the students, they are all students. They would revert me back and giving me the solutions. So that way, this is also that way. I have now after 8 months of my journey on YouTube, I have learned a lot about YouTube, how this stuff is done, what is editing, how the thumbnails are made, what is ESO kind of stuff. And my initial videos have been without ESO. So I have learned that this is growth. So growth has no
Yeah,
definition.
actually, learning the new thing is always makes us, that confident. They increase the confidence level
Yes,
actually. So yeah, you
yes.
have done a great
जिसको
job
वो
actually.
कहते हैं ना, you say मजा आ गया kind of thing. So वो मजा वाला,
So,
I want to have that feeling.
actually, okay, where are you from?
I belong to Punjab.
I was getting the vibe actually, seriously. That Punjab. Okay. And even you are talking about, so you have mentioned the Canada and all. So I get to know that because I have seen most of the Punjabis, they used to go Canada. So that time I thought to ask, are you from Punjab? The conversation goes on the flow, so I couldn't ask. Okay, but fine.
Okay.
Then I found you. Okay, so what would you like to do in your free time? How do you, waste your time?
Actually, I am not left with any free time, frankly speaking. And if you
Okay.
call it a free time, then I spend that time with my plants. I love nature. I grow plants. And wherever I find, even on the outskirts, on the roadside, if I find that in the wild kind of vegetation, there is some beautiful plant, I would uproot that. I used to keep those gadgets all the time in my car, and I will bring that plant and then settle down it in my lawn or in some planter, etc. I love that. In my free time, if I'm left with free time, I don't watch TV. I don't go for parties, not kitty party person. Okay. My
Okay.
my whole time goes this way only. Either I'm learning, I'm listening, or I'm with my plants, or I'm
Okay.
driving. I love driving. I have
Oh
three
my
old
God.
parents in the family. I take care of my three parents. Then I have two, yeah, if I'm left with the time, I have two beautiful pets. I spend my time cuddling to my pets.
Oh my goodness. Really great family, actually, doctor families, I would say.
The person. Because as I told you that my whole life I have spent with the as a student or as a student, I have been to college, to the universities. So I still feel that even after 30 years I find myself in the similar kind of environment. That's why whenever I get the opportunity to talk to youngsters like you, I feel it's nothing new. I'm in the, so I find myself in the that my zone, you know. I don't feel that
Yeah,
I'm conversing this with this person for the first time, because whether you say something or you don't say something, I automatically get the vibes. It's a natural kind of
please.
instinct. It has become a part of my, not personality. I start feeling those vibes which are coming through the this mobile phone at the moment. So yeah, if you want to say something exciting about your life, then that you can share with me.
No, actually, as you said right now, no, actually, as you said, you have spent more than 20 years with the children and all the, that invested. So even in my college, what happened actually, like when I'm having my next years and we teachers are asking something, we don't, like, we even know the answer. Sometimes we, don't say that, like, some, my friend will say, because he also know the answer. So why should I say, like, I'm like kind of person, because even after knowing the answers, I don't wanted to say it seriously. वो बोलते हैं ना कि आंसर आते हुए भी क्लास में जवाब न देने का घमंड है मुझे, so I'm like that person. But at the last, if the situation gets too intense, like teacher start, lecturing that, yeah, I'm coming here and teaching you, and how can I say that, like, I'm doing so much hard work for you guys, but you don't know the even single answers and all. Then I stand up
Then I
and
will say, I know it. Then I will say, I know it. Yeah.
actually, yeah, teacher feels good actually when the student, they get the answer from the student, they feel good. But we don't know that, yeah, we thought that, yeah, this is the professor, he will come teach and do their work when he will go. But no, actually, recently, one of my teachers, like, she has gifted us, chocolate. I got free dairy milk, okay, because I have solved the problems and she has, rewarded us. So she said that, yeah, I'm happy with your works actually, and don't take it's like a normal casual relation. You have any doubt, and yeah, these are kinds of things, and even teacher get to understand that what's going in the student mind, because they have quite experience. and they have been teaching. They are living with that environment. So yeah, we get to know that like what actually happened without saying even the person.
Same here. That is what I concluded. That without you're saying anything, I got to know everything about you.
Yeah, that's why I explained
So
that. Yeah, same goes for my teachers also. Like yeah, that is the thing.
yeah,
So yeah, it happened because when we having the such kinds of environment, so we automatically start getting the thing. It's also happened with like in any relationship you are with your friend's partner. Even the friend is not telling to you, but you get to know that yeah, what he is going through and all. So yeah, it's a kind of
yeah.
relationship. Yeah,
So that way, Chandan, we should wind it up over here because we have already, exceeded the sort of there's no though there is no time limit to talk to each other, but video becomes very longer than in that very case. But it was really exciting and a wonderful moment. While I enjoyed this chit chat a lot, yeah, it was wonderful.
actually, yeah, I also wanted to tell you something that my whole day was little very hectic. Okay, because I had to fill my exam form and also there was so many problem came. Okay, the filling the form and transaction and also it was really intense. But yeah, really I'm feeling so relief after talking to you. So thank you so much for getting all the that stress out. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Actually, I was waiting.
Thank
I came to my home around 5:30 and I have been waiting that when the 6 p.m. will come, when 6 p.m. will come. And I was like that. Okay. So yeah, thank you so
yeah,
much for this really amazing
thank you, dear.
conversation.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I also enjoyed it a lot.